What's up, you guys? It's Agile here, back in Enshrouded, and today we're actually in Fort Kelvin here, or Kelvin, or however in the world you say it. But anyways, I have a player on the server here who is actually fixing this place up, and he has asked me to help him out with this building right here. So when you come into the Fort Kelvin here, immediately on your right, it's the first building here, and he wants this to be turned into a tavern. So we are going to renovate this place some. Now, he has changed the outside walls with the palette that he wants, for a little bit anyways here with this, what the little block is this here? The castle block and the roof block up there as well. He did use some different blocks, but he doesn't like the brick here, which I can't blame him. And the inside here, we have a little bit of a catastrophe because we've been replacing the walls and getting rid of some of the old furniture there. Now, I don't hate all the furniture in here. Like, this little bar area is kind of nice back here. But just a simple little quaint tavern is what we're going to be building here inside of Fort Kelvin and renovating this. So, if you do like this kind of stuff here where we're renovating and whatnot instead of just building from scratch, do consider leaving me a like and subscribing down below. That does help me out a ton for sure. So, let's get going here. So really, I think first and foremost here, we just need to open up this wall. I really don't like this whole nonsense half brick here. So let's grab this window out here. I don't mind the window choice there. But we're gonna be just going along here and getting rid of some of this here, if I can. Go. Just want to get rid of some of these blocks here because I just don't like this half timber here. Okay, it's gonna be fussy the whole time, I can see. We're starting off strong with the fuss. Perfect. Hey, remove it. Remove it, I demand you. Alright, now let's go up here. Let's grab out our 1 meter blocks and let's just chip away at some of this here because it's what mode I want to be in exactly here. We're just gonna get rid of this here. I do believe the half-timbered brick is what is here originally, and I am not a huge fan of that. This brick, I think the half-timbered brick is a very hard brick to use personally and make it look good. I just don't like it that much. Not a fan, but if you like it, hey, more power to you. Now I don't mind the way that he roofed this out here with this little balcony. Not bad. And I am not trying to knock on his design or anything like that. Like, he basically just wanted to renovate it here. And originally he came and said that he, you know, basically wanted me to do the interior decorating for this. And we discussed doing a little more than that even. And just taking care of some of the actual change of blocks too here a little bit. Oh. And so that's basically what we're doing today here. So if you guys are renovating Fort Kelvin here or need a new place to renovate, Fort Kelvin is a great place to go. All right, so we did get rid of that there. Let's take a look here. So we've got a nice open area to work with here. Of course, we do have to fill in this wall here. Pretty much a square wall here. So I'm just going to go ahead and hopefully select the right thing here. And not crouch. I wanted to turn on my snapping if I could push the right button here. Doesn't look like it wants to snap there. We could, of course, expand this out here. How much space do we have in between here? We're about one width there. And one width there. Okay, that's fine. So basically, I'm just going to turn this here. And that was in too far, wasn't it? So bring this out a little bit here. I wanted to line up with that one. Did I do it again? I did it again. There we go. Want to line up there. Okay, that's not what we want. And then in here, what I want to do is just quick crouching, man. I moved my keyboard a little bit, so now my keys are in the wrong place here. But anyway. Okay, let's get this to snap around here. So, I don't really know what kind of floor this is here. We might change the floor too. Time will tell. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab out the column block here, and I'm just gonna build this up like this to the ceiling here. Put that in line there. Kind of start to patch things up just a little bit here from the brokenness that we had from building that. All right, that does come over all the way there. See, we missed a little bit there. Place that in there, and then this I don't like here, so we're gonna go ahead and chisel out this here. Just like that. Actually, I might take another one here like that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this back in here with the correct block. Good. All right, and then now I would like to change up some of the actual textures here a little bit from just the castle block. So I'm gonna use a little bit of creative freedom here, and I'll use the polished granite block. And now we're just gonna build this area up here with the polished granite block. So I want a wall here, and if I can, I'd like it to do what it's supposed to do. It's gonna be a pain for me again. Let me see here. Did that line up correctly? It did connect there. I kind of like there to be a little bit of a... Okay. And I'm stuck. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this here. Like that. Bring this over. That. Bring this up then. May actually have to use the one block there. Okay, well, is that one connected like that as well? It is not. So I'll put this one in here, like so. Okay, then we're gonna actually need a little platform here to be able to get up that high. Some little scaffolding here. Go back into first person mode here so we can fill this in here a little bit. Good. That. Okay. There we are. And then of course we will be getting rid of this as well. Oop, my bad. Get rid of our little scaffolding block there and there. We will be putting in a window again and stuff there, I do assume. But I may add some more to the front there eventually here, but we'll see. Anyways, so now let's take a look at what we all messed up on the inside here. So quite a bit. Actually, this whole interior layer here needs to go here. I'm gonna make it dark in here, make it even harder for me to see. We will switch back to our castle block here. Grab out my actual wall block and flip that around. I'm just gonna place this in here so that I can get rid of these yucky blocks that are in here. It's just old, it's dilapidated, it doesn't look good unless you're going for that look, but we're trying to make a nice tavern where people actually want to come in and have a nice restful drink. And then I'm going to go ahead and why are you doing that to me? Let's see here. There we go. Being a little finicky there. That should work. Right, that looks fine just like that. And then I did actually grab, I do believe that is shroud wood block there. I'm going to be switching it up for a little bit of conifer wood here because conifer wood looks so good in this game. I think we are going to actually switch up some more of this here. Hold up. Is there a basement to this place? Okay, hold on. Oh, we're down here in the actual under catacombs of Fort Kelvin. Okay, I have no way to get out of here either. Okay, yeah, I gotta go this way. Interesting, I didn't know that that was directly underneath this place, so there you go. Learn something new all the time. Anyways, let's keep building here. How thick are these? They are the 2 meters, so that's good. I think I do want to replace at least. It's gonna be just. It's gonna fight me. It's gonna fight me. So let's go ahead and get rid of this here. We'll fill that back in with the shroud wood. I just want this entrance to be conifer wood. I'm just trying to break up the texture a little bit here, and then we need to switch back to the actual. Where's our shroud wood at here? We don't have much of it, but I do not feel like making more of that, so. Alright, so now we got some nice conifer wood going here. We gotta keep going with it though. Oops, wrong button. There we are. Alright, get rid of this block. There we go. Perfect. I know it's a little hard to see right now, but how fussy are you gonna be with me here? Pretty fussy the way it looks. do something a little different here. There we are. Really just trying to fight me there on that doorway. Sometimes when you place on items like doorways or stairs or something, it really fights you on it. There, now we've got a little bit of change in the woodwork there. All right, now let's go ahead and do some little designs on the inside here. So we're gonna use our conifer wood. We're just gonna bring up a nice little door frame out there all the way around here. Like that. And then I might add in some more there in a little bit, but we are gonna add probably a loft in here too, although I'm scared with what happened to that roof there. I don't really know. Okay, anyway. So that means that we're gonna probably need some stairs in here. Which honestly, the best place for stairs would probably be this back wall back here. Unless we would do a spiral staircase, which is an option, I suppose. I do actually want to put some more light around in here, so we'll use these torches that I stole off the wall here to just kind of light up the place a little bit more here. So I can see what's going on a little better. Alright, and again, we do make these from scratch. Like, I don't come in here with like much of a plan at all. I just kind of build as I go, so that way you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking too. I say that in most of my videos, but it's true. Alright, so if we want some stairs in here, gotta have a little extra room, so we'll go up here. Something like that. And how high up can I go? Something like that. Okay, good. We're gonna have to get rid of this bench here. The poor man's bench anyway. Alright, and then I kind of want... Let's see here, how high would our ceiling be? Oh, we gotta get a good ceiling level as well here. We'll be making that out of conifer wood as well. We want it to be up here, probably about right in there would be great, I think, for ceiling height. Give us enough room up top. So turn that back on, turn snapping back on, and then I'll just bring this over here a little bit so I can kind of see where we need to be. Something like that is actually going to work out just perfect. Just awesome when stuff works out when you're building. It is going to get very dark in here. Okay, in fact, we are going to need to grab some lights here. I might have some. I do have a chest over here with various things in it that I want to decorate with. I didn't bring any lights though. That's all right. Okay, we'll grab some from somewhere else. Maybe one of these. And of course, it would also help if we would go and sleep, which I do believe that he has some beds down in over here. Let's take a little nap. Hey, how you doing? And that should help bring some light into those windows up there too. Yeah, a little bit. Nothing crazy, but a little bit, huh? Ugh. There's this icky stone up here too. We've got more to remove, but let's get back to doing our actual ceiling here. We're just gonna bring this all the way along here. This is going to be our second story here. And up here we're just gonna put some little rooms in, because I am a big fan of trying to make things a little more realistic for builds. And what do I mean by that is, you know, let's say that you and your buddy are out for a pint on a Friday night, and last thing you want to do is try to stumble home, right? So we're gonna make some rooms up here for you to stay in. Again, just using the conifer wood there. Good. Alright, I do wish I had more lights. In fact, where am I at here? Let's grab the walls again here. I'm trying to figure out exactly where his... Might be safer to do the single blocks for now. I want to figure out exactly where his roof starts here. Might be able to just take some of this excess away here. Chip away at this yucky stuff. I don't mind the bottom layer looking like that, but I don't like the way that stone looks, so. Okay. Oh, and then I go and do something crazy. I do believe that is the city wall block there. I could be wrong. Okay, there's the outside, so. Yeah, if I just chip this extra layer away here, I'm gonna have some stuff to fix up here, but probably actually help if I went directly underneath like this. Alright, and we'll probably be covering that up a little bit later here, so. Alright, let's put this block back in here. There we go. Alright, got rid of some of that nastiness there. This is some more of that yucky block, isn't it? There we go. I do plan on doing more buildings here in Fort Kelvin too, eventually, but we have a lot of content cooking up right now, so it's all in good time. All right, now we need some individual rooms up here, right? So I'm gonna switch back down to my conifer wood blocks here. And I will switch to probably just the 2-meter walls here. And we want a few rooms here, so I want to probably close this off here. We're just having a... Okay, it's going to be a little difficult with me here. Alright, let's go like this. I just want to sink this in right here. Bring that in right there. Just keep it moving here. We might have to fill in here a little bit with singular blocks, and probably have to look on the outside as well, just to make sure that we're not going across here. Then I'm just going to take the ceiling blocks, and I'll just fill this in here. Like so. Just make a nice little square there, so when you walk up there, you got a nice little wall there. And it's right now it's open here. I suppose you could do a big open entertainment room too if you wanted, or something like that. But I just want to divide this into a few walls. And the nice thing about building in the medieval style here is we really didn't build a lot of super symmetrical stuff until, well, eventually we did. But right now, we're just going to go ahead and make a few rooms up here. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this now. And I'll turn snapping back on here. So, not going to work right for me. All right. Turn snapping back off. And then we do want a doorway here eventually. Want it to be lined up with that. Something like that. Back up to our 2-meter block here. I think I'm just going to turn it then right here. I want it to kind of be in line with this wall here, so bring that out from that wall. Something like that. Looks fine. I kind of just want a little hallway here then. I think that might be out a little far there, but we will see. Another doorway here. Make sure we're lining up here a little bit. Okay, good. Some little rooms here would be nice. We'll go ahead and switch back to our 2-meter here. That's gonna be too tall. I cannot see how tall that is. That might be okay. Got a little hole right there. Oh, the torch is literally inside the wall. Okay, hold on. Pick that back up. Right, go ahead and place that back down again. I'm a little scared that that's too tall, so we're gonna switch back to our regular walls here. There we go. All right, and this way here, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let's move this in one here. So I'll go like this, in line there. Grab our column out, place the column up there. And then basically just close that off there. And we got a nice little hallway there. And again, I don't want to make these super symmetrical because I like the look of a little bit more natural. We have light coming in there. We have a lot of light coming in this window here. And in fact, we are just gonna go ahead and just gonna speed pop this out here. Because it looks bad. Plus it'll let more light in for the time being. Trying not to hit the roof block because I really don't feel like roofing today. You guys have been watching the channel for a while. You guys know how much I dislike the roofing. In any game, roofing is terrible. Let's dismantle this window here. Actually, we could probably leave that there and frame around it. That would be fine. Same thing on this side over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take out this ickiness. Again, if you like the half timber bricks, go for it. I do not like them. I like the regular, what are they? The fire bricks, I believe they're called. I like those. You can use those in a lot of applications, but I'm not a huge fan of. There we go. Of the half timber bricks. So I do have a torch here too that we should probably place down somewhere here. And then I would like to put this window back in up front here, so just bring this down. And it's, yeah, take a little bit of finesse here to get the exact window size down correctly, but we'll see how close we can get here. Something like that. Made a little too tall. Maybe something like, if I use snapping, is that, oh, that will snap into place there, very good. Just a little too tall there, but I can fill that in real quick again. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put in conifer wood here. I'm gonna punch this all out here around this window. And I'm gonna just frame it in with conifer wood here. And that should give us a little bit more of a breakup in texture. There we are. Yeah, that looks quite nice. I'm not sure about these boards sticking out here, but we'll see. I do see that I started a little off here, so we'll just fill these in quick. Perfect. Alright, and one reason why I don't like to build super symmetrical is because you get fun nooks and crannies like that you can actually decorate up later, which is going to be really fun. Which we will be doing in this video as well here. This is going to be the full video. I know usually I do one build video and one interior design video, but this is going to be the full build here if I can keep her short enough. So anyways, easy peasy here. We're not looking to make this place into a masterpiece. We're just looking to actually kind of make it just a little bit more usable, a little more homey, if you will. All right, let's grab out our walls here again. Like this. I just want to bring this over here. Bring that up like that. We'll flip that. And I just want to kind of box this off here a little bit. Usually I like to utilize the underside of stairs as much as I can, but in this case here, we're going to just go ahead and make it look a little more well framed in here is all. Switch to these upside down here, inverted stepped wall here. I might show through upstairs. I don't think it will though. Something like that. Just extend that out a little bit there, and then we can simply just come up here, grab out our one block, and connect those there. Get a little bit more breakup in texture. Looks good up here too yet. Should be good there. A nice little table down here. Now looks fine there. All right, so we do have a table over here. We have a table over here. Is that a whole? Man, this guy was hungry. He's got like a whole skillet over here. Anyway, look at this trashy floor over here. My. All right, we're gonna fix that floor up real nice like here. Go ahead and get rid of this floor over here too. I do believe this is all default floor here yet too. I could be wrong in saying that. I don't know exactly how much he changed in here since me, but yes, I know it takes longer to use the singular blocks. If you want to do it quicker, that's fine. Use the bigger blocks, but I'm going for a little more precision here since I don't want to mess anything up too much here. I just don't like the rubble look here. It looks trashy, you know, trashy. We're going to be using conifer wood here again. Oop, back there. Like that. Over here. And we'll see just how much of a difference that little bit will make there. Nice border here. Awesome. Yeah, I do like that a lot more. Looks much, much cleaner. We have some little shelves in there. We may add some more shelves yet. We'll see. We are going to need some more lighting for sure. I may have to go back to my castle for that and actually pick that up because I don't know if he has any here. His storage is not as organized as my storage yet. But anyway, apart from that. So when we walk in here, that looks nice there. Coming up here. We'll come in. Very, very dark in here right now, so yes, we will need lighting, and I don't like how many torches there are in here. Let me see if he's actually got any lighting options available up here in his little base area. I'm not sure if he does or not. You're gonna get a sneak peek at all of his items in here. What is this? Crypt standing torch. He's been working a lot on the under part there, so okay, here we go. We have a steel hanging lamp. Small steel mounted braziers, that's good. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. Different other stuff besides just the torches on the walls would be nice. I'm not sure. Oh, I really like it if it was organized a little more, but it is what it is. All right, that should be fine. We do have a couple more of these lamps here. I'm just trying to use more of his stuff here. Some nice steel chandeliers could work very well in there. Okay, so we do have more steel hanging lamps here, and I think that might be enough now. Throne room floor lamps. Those are not very bright there, so yeah, we've got enough of those. That should be good there. I think we might. Let's grab some of these just in case too. All right. I thought I could get out that window. I guess not. Did I fly down the wrong place? Oh, okay, I gotta go out here. I still get lost in here sometimes, so. Alright. I don't mind these lamps here, but I also don't like them, so we're gonna pick those up. I think it looks not great. I also don't want the torches up there. There we go. Just don't think it looks very good. Let's grab out our throne room wall lamp here. Just don't give off very much light, do they? Let me switch up my options a little bit here. Yeah, we're gonna pick those back up. I don't know why those don't give off more light. It's kind of weird. It's for a throne room, you know, like it's a big open space. You'd think it'd give off more light, but that could be nice. Outside is fine for more fire stuff, like, is that right? That should be right. Let's make sure it looks okay when the door opens. Ooh. Okay. Yep, still looks fine. So yeah, good like that. Okay, now we need some interior lighting here. So let's get rid of a lot of these torches in here because I don't mind. Oh, I picked up some old books apparently. I don't mind torches on some builds, but if you have too many torches on the inside, it makes a lot of noise from the fire. It doesn't look great because like it's giving off this really orangey glow. So like if you can substitute that out a little bit with some smaller braziers or something like a chandelier. How big are these chandeliers? These are very big chandeliers. Okay. All right, we're going to be doing wall mounted lamps here. So obviously the bartender back here is going to need some light. There. We can place a nice light, maybe on both sides, huh? There we go. Liven that up back there so they can see a little bit when they're cooking or brewing up some new stuff. And then when you walk in here, let's see here. I guess we'll be using these for most of it then, huh? The steel wall lamp. Okay, this lamp wouldn't be bad if we put some around here, like in the corner would be okay. Nice lamp there for them. I kind of want to use that corner, and then I will be putting some, let's get it just right here in the middle. Like so. There, that doesn't look too bad. Looks a little better on the inside here. Let's close this up so we get a better view of the lighting in here. Since it is daytime out. We have some light coming in the windows there, as you can see. But let's go ahead and put some more of these lamps down here. Like that. Look nice right there. Good. Good. We'll actually put one here, light up the stairs a little bit more. Good. And then coming upstairs here, we'll need some more lamps as well. We could actually probably do a small little brazier up here. Candles would work very good as well here. Here we go. Something just like that would be fine right there. Candles would be nice there. Candles would be great in a lot of these places here. We're gonna need candles. I've decided. I'm going back to our future home here to grab some candles. I'll go up to my organized boxes up here. And I should have many different options for lighting in here. Yeah, we can grab out some more options for candles here. Let's just go like this for now. Do I have any? Where's my regular candles? There we go. Small candles like that. And then there's one particular set of candles that I'm looking for yet, which I'm not seeing in here. I'm sure that I have some. They're basically the wall hanging candles. We can go cozy though with some firefly wall lamps there as well. Interesting. I was sure that I would have had some of those. It could be that I'm just missing them too. But, oh well, we'll make do with what we have. Be kind of a challenge for us here. We can do some firefly chandeliers as well here. We have the room for it for the ceiling. All right. We can now teleport back over to Fort Kelvin here, where he's building. My base is very close to where his is too there. If you guys have watched my other videos, you'll know where our village is going up. Okay, good. I thought I messed it up again. Thought I came out the wrong spot again. All right, and I actually really like the firefly lamps because they do give off a very pretty little glow here. Fill up our inventory more here so I have even less space to have open space. Let's see here, what do we all have? How tall are these? Something like that hanging over the top there. I like that actually. Kind of nice. Let's add that in as a feature here. Where's the middle here? Something like that. Yeah, that looks great. Something so little like that can make such a big difference. All right, now, let's see here. I'll probably put a little firefly lamp right over here somewhere on this to light up the stairs. Now, they're not the brightest in the world there, as you can see, but they give off a nice yellow glow as a change of pace from the very orange glow that a lot of other lights in this game give off. There are, of course, now blue and actual orange and purple ones now, but yeah. And we will need some beds too. I'll have to pull more stuff from my place over there. But anyways, we'll make do with what we got for right now. Put some nice firefly lamps there. And the same thing in here. I like how little bit of a glow they give off there. That's so nice. All right, and we'll decorate a little bit more with lighting in there once we get our furniture down. Out here, we can do a nice little couple candles here. Like that. Over there, I've got some plans. And oh yeah, in here too, we do have a nice tall ceiling. So what do I want to do with that? What do I want to do with that? Ooh, this is that ugly brick back here. Yuck. Yuck. All right, let's change that up here. I don't know why I dislike that block so much. I'm probably making somebody really mad in the comment section right now. How dare you talk bad about the half-timbered brick? And Hightail is coming out here at the time of recording, actually tomorrow, so I do plan on covering some of that too. I think that's going to be a great game. I'm really hoping that it turns out good. Obviously, it's been a long time in the making there, so. This one I think we're not gonna, no one's really gonna see this back here, so I'm not gonna frame that one out, I don't think, but. Plus, I have another channel that's coming up here pretty quick. It's in the makes right now. The channel's actually made. I'm just basically making the initial content for it right now, which is takes a lot of editing, so completely unrelated to any of the Enshrouded stuff, but completely different niche. But I might eventually bring that channel up to as a subject on this one. But anyway, looks good to me right there. Okay, we gotta go back out of that. And then what I think I'm gonna actually do, open this back up here, switch back to my conifer wood. And we'll just bring, oh man, what did he do to this roof? Okay, we'll start right here. I'm just gonna make a nice big old beam coming off of here. It's gonna hide that peak. I don't like to see the peak like that in buildings because I don't know, I think it just looks unnatural. You don't see the peaks a lot in buildings, especially not wood ones. Where's that gonna come out at here? Maybe I can guesstimate. Is it gonna be right here? One too low. Here we are. First person mode there. There, I've got a nice old beam coming across here. My word. Look at that roof there. Is this even? This is not even doing anything. Why is this here? All right. I feel like I'm kind of feisty today. I should have taken a nap or something. I don't know. I might have destroyed something I shouldn't have there. Everything is fine. Is this part of the build too? What do we got going on here? It's gonna be a little dilapidated up here, I guess. I don't want to break anything with this roofing. Basically is where I'm going here. So that's filled in. Okay. Then I will probably seal this up going up there. Can I do that? What's that gonna look like? Hold off for building for a second here if you're following along. I just want to see what this looks like. Yeah, we want them to have some privacy, so I think I will actually put that in there. It's gonna look a little weird with the deal up top there, but that's all right because it's not symmetrical. But should be all good. Should be all good. Oh, this video is gonna be long again. I've got a bad habit of making way too long of videos. I didn't expect our renovations to take this long. I was just expecting to decorate and be good. Alright, so now he's got a nice closed-in room here. He or she, I guess, that would be staying here. So I want the nice firefly hanging chandelier here. I'll hang one there, and probably right there would be fine. Can I put one in the middle here? I don't like that they're not. Okay, now I want things to be symmetrical. Okay, that looks good right there. It's got a nice hanging wall lights there. And then once we get some other furniture in here, we'll be able to, like a nightstand, we'll be able to put a little candle on there as well. Do I have, oh, this roof is taking up some. All right, then we have to also frame this window in over here, which I think we're just gonna go ahead and use the castle block again for. I might actually try to speed it up just a little bit here. Alright, I'll go back to precise mode here. Oh, no wonder that's wrong. Okay, good. Now we have a nice wall in here. I think we're just about done with the actual exterior renovation stuff. But yeah, you can kind of see how now like the lighting is starting to take effect. Oh my word, what is this roofing? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it for now. I might fix that after the video or something. Oh, we got that yet too. We'll do that in the light. So you can kind of see how there's some little moths or fireflies, I guess, flying around there. That's kind of fun. Just adding more ambience, something moving, something living. Kind of fun. And he can change it up if he doesn't like it, but he asked me to help, so I'm helping. He's actually an old friend of mine, so. But anyways. We can see that the center here is a little dark yet, which we're going to fix up here in just a moment. Out here, we're actually about ready to start decorating finally here now. Did I grab no tables either? All right, what do we need here? Let's get rid of some of our, get rid of some of these yucky blocks here all over the place. We don't need all this stuff in our inventory here. All right, let me move some of this stuff up here out of the way. All of our lighting options here. Because basically I'm going to grab tables and some beds now. I believe I didn't grab that stuff. I have all the, you know, all the plates and stuff done up here, but let's go back to my place here. I think I got some in my chest. All right, we need, where are we at here? Need some beds, which I think will give him some, give him nice beds? Do we give him not nice beds? Let's see what we have for actual, cupboards and cabinets here. I do have some nice polished stuff. We'll go ahead and grab some of this stuff here. This could look kind of fun in some of those rooms there. We also have regular too. Okay, I'm visualizing in my head right now. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put this stuff back. I'm gonna go with the Boral furniture here. This one. I haven't used that too much yet, and I kind of want to see what it looks like. Oop, that's a medium wooden cat. Oh, not a medium. Yeah, that is right. Okay. Got everything then. I think I got it all here. Looks good. Okay. And then if we... I don't want to come back here, I guess, per se, so... we'll probably grab some books here for decorations. Be able to accomplish most of what we need to with that amount. Decorations here, we'll need some pictures, which for taverns I love to use the boars, and then we'll probably use this, so I don't know, the still life would be fine too here. And then if we could fit a nice tapestry in somewhere. I love the tapestries, like huge fan of the tapestries. I don't know why, but they just look so cool. And then, let's see here, I should be good with the rest of it there. And then seating here. He's got mostly pretty crude stuff in there. So we'll just grab like regular wooden, I shouldn't say crude, but regular wooden furniture in there. So I kind of want to match that a little bit more in there as well. And then we need the beds yet, which, yeah, we'll just go with the regular Boral here. I don't think they're gonna be big enough for the. I hope we'll bring the largest too. All right, I should be good with everything else. Hopefully. Here's to hoping, right? All right. Ooh, where am I going here? Traveling out. We're at about 50 minutes here or so in recording. Alright, and I will jump down here. And over here, it is incredibly dark. Wow. I'll come in here and sleep again just to get rid of the nighttime, give us a little more light in the windows so we can see what's going on. Did I grab any regular tables? I don't think I grabbed any regular tables. That was the point of that whole trip, wasn't it? In beds, I suppose. Okay. Regular tables, here we come. Hopefully I have some regular tables yet. We did just do our actual inn here not that long ago, so I used up a lot of the tables in there. I might actually have some in... Here we go. Tables. There we go. Okay, I do have enough tables. All right. Oh yeah, plenty of tables. I've run out of room though. Okay. What do we have here? We have woodside, regular. Okay, that's kind of nice too. Okay, we'll grab this too. Okay. All right, now we should be good. Hopefully. The struggles of building. I ran the wrong way. The struggles of navigating as well. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our tables down now. We shouldn't need that one down here, but we will take this. Probably take, well, let's just grab all of our oral stuff down here so I can see what we got. Okay. All right, so we've got little tables here, but we want our actual tables here. So we'll make these a little fancier here. Those tables are facing this way already. So I kind of want to just turn them, break up the monotony a little bit in here. Something like that I think will look fine. Actually move this one over just a little bit more here. That. Okay. And then chairs here. My chairs and benches down. We can do something kind of fun with one of these here. Put a nice bench seat in. Maybe like bench seats here or something. That could be kind of fun. And then we have regular chairs over here. And make sure too that you turn on your fine tune. That's Q plus right click. And then hold R and rotate these around a little bit here. Just to make it look like they're a little more lived in here. Like this one here, I'm gonna just go ahead and turn off snapping because that's just terrible. I'm gonna push this one in a little bit here. Okay, I clicked off of it, there we go. Like that, and I could put rugs down and whatnot too, but this is not really going to be, this is like when you come in from traveling. This is your inn here, your little tavern that you can come into, get a nice plate of food and whatnot. So we're not going for royalty here, okay? We're going for the common traveler, the common peasant, if you will. All right, now we want some nice candles here, probably. Maybe hang some more of these here over the center. That's up and down here. Alright, this is gonna be tricky, I think. Get in line with the table here so I could just... Not bad. Okay, I think I did alright. I'll actually just go ahead and place a nice little candle down right here too. They already kind of have some unlit candles over there. Probably put a candle right there too. Whoa, that's way floating. That's not what I wanted. Okay, this is gonna be a pain for me, isn't it? Oh. Nobody move, nobody move. All right, I'll put a nice candle here on the corner of this one as well here. So something like that, you can see we're already starting to come to life. And don't worry, we got a lot more decorations to go. So we're kind of good with the big tables now, I think there. So we're gonna move those back up out of my inventory here, or my hotbar here, I should say. Look at these nice. Oh, those are shelves. Okay, I thought they were seats for a minute. Okay, and then over here in this corner, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab out this Boral wood side table here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and move it against the wall here, like so. Not like that. Try to make it match up there to look like one. Okay, and then I want just my little candles here. I'm just trying to get my lighting established a little bit more in here. Something like that. Little flames around. And, well, we could... Can I fit benches in here? Hold up. Can I fit a bench in there? Be kind of fun, like a little booth area, kind of, you know? Yeah, I can sit back there. All right, cool. I'm gonna do something here too. I'm gonna, where's my hammer? Did I move my, oh, okay. I was like, my hammer is always right there. All right, let's come in here, 1 meter, good. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and chunk out a little area in here. And then we'll just build a wall up. That's castle block. I'm just gonna go ahead and build a little wall up in here, like so. Like a little back wall here. And then it should look all right, should look decent there. And then basically I'll just, do I have the regular firefly? I don't. Okay, we'll just set a little candle in here. Just for some extra lighting, just a little visual effect there. Just for funsies. All right. And then as far as actual lighting goes, I think we're looking pretty decent here. Yeah, because if we add a ledge there to light anything up more, it'll bump into us when we're trying to get upstairs. And we can maybe put a little candle right here in the middle as well. Kind of a double light there, but it could work. Maybe somebody set it there when they were trying to read or something. Who knows? Who even knows these days, right? All right. Let's decorate this up a little bit here, shall we? Let's do a nice... Can I fit a nice large oral cabinet in here? Maybe a medium would work better. I don't really like how I am. There we are. Okay, good. Just like that, it'll be fine. Right there. Okay. Alright, time for the bedrooms here. Let's go ahead and move our bedroom sets down here. Like so. Alright, so we have this bed, which is our regular bed here. We have the double bed, which, yeah, I guess this could definitely work in here for sure. Got a nice bed right there. Got a nice cozy bed. Actually, it would help us to build this up right now as well here out of our... let's actually do a nice polished granite here on this side. Let's change things up a bit here, shall we? Just framing that in a little bit here. This will be a little easier to come from the bottom here. All right, and the roof still bothers me some, but it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, and then we need probably this is gonna be too big. I don't know what I want to put there yet. I have to think about that spot for a minute, but we can go ahead and actually grab a little table out here. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put this. What does our bigger table look like here? Okay, yeah, this would look very good right here. Okay, and then we want just a simple little chair here like so. We'll put a nice candle light here. Whoever will be sitting there, and then we'll get to the books in a second here. So we'll add some books in there in a minute. And oh, we need doors too. Man, I gotta come more prepared. All right. How about just a nice little table here? Nice little table right there. Could have been a little closer, but it looks all right. Just a nice little table there. Maybe you want to throw your, I don't know, your coin purse in there or something. I don't know. I was gonna say your car keys on there, but I guess we don't have cars here yet. Anyways. And some rugs would be kind of nice in here as well, so we'll see. I might grab the rugs when I'm back to grab the doors, but this would look all right in here. Something like that. Actually, we could probably push that all the way back, huh? A nice little nook back in here. For what? I don't know, but for something. Did I push that into the wall too far? Hold up. Hold up. There. Alright. And then I should be able to get this on here. Oh my, it's touchy. There we are. There's a little candle up there, light up that corner. See that, and that's why I don't always like to build stuff super symmetrical, because I like nooks and crannies. This one over here is just gonna have a nice single bed. Maybe a little cheaper of a room. For a nice little, let's put a nice little wood cupboard here as your sort of end table here. Like so, and then we'll probably a nice chest in here would be good too, I suppose. Just yeah, we want the medium one right there. Yeah, I gotta get these beds out of here now so I have some open space. All right, so we'll need doors, we'll need chests, and we'll need rugs. Okay, nobody forget. Doors, chests, and rugs. Okay, I almost forgot again. Doors, chests, and rugs. I don't know if I'd have the inventory space for all this. I guess I could offload some stuff here, but I'm trying not to forget. Doors, chests, and rugs. Okay, chests. Do I have any chests that aren't huge? Oh, I don't. Okay. I don't think I have anything in here either. Nope, I don't. Okay. I want a chest like, oh, here's one chest. Okay, hold on. I could steal this one here. Okay, good, good. All right, so we are officially done with the beds here, so I can move the beds back as well into there, so I have a little more room here. It's so much in my inventory. So we're gonna need a lot of room for, in fact, we're gonna need a lot of room for, whatchamacallits. Should need this, should need this, should need this, should need that, should need this or this. Should be done with that. Yeah, we'll keep that on us, keep this on us. We need a lot of room for the plates and stuff, is what I'm trying to say. Those are too tall. No. That should be fine for now. Okay, should be good for now. All right, so, okay, hold on. What did I need? I needed rugs, which are somewhere that I don't really know where. Carpet, maybe? Do I have any carpet? I do, haha! All right, we'll grab out our rugs here. Just a couple different rugs here just for the bedrooms upstairs. We got our chest. I guess I get one chest, and then... Okay, doors. Okay, thank goodness. I almost forgot. And just a nice simple door up there would be great. Not too drabby, just a nice, how about a nice carved wooden door there would be great. All right, and here's to hoping we're good now, right? Oop, wrong button. So the fancy room might get a chest. I don't know, we'll see. I'm used to just running out the windows, but it's starting to look better. I mean, look at the outside there. It's looking nice. A little two-dimensional, but not terrible. All right, back up to the bedrooms here. So maybe in this nice big room here, if you're wealthier, you can have this nice big old chest here. Store your items in. Over here, you just get this little cabinet. I don't know. We could probably put a little table right here as well, though. With a nice little chair. Good. And then, let's see here. We wanted the rugs. Let's move the rugs down here. So how about just a nice rug right here for your feet? Ooh, come on. Sometimes they flip on their own a little bit. There we go. A nice little rug there for your feet so your feet aren't cold. And then over here, we'll probably put down this nice big rug in here. Something like that. Because, you know, you're a little wealthier if you're in this room, probably. At least that's what I'm going with here. Here we are. You got a lot of nice warmth in here. And yeah, the rooms are looking pretty good, I think, for now anyways. I will probably grab my paintings and stuff out here. We should be done with the rugs. Grab my paintings down here. And my tapestry, which I'm not sure. Look at how big the tapestries are. Ooh, we could almost maybe fit one there. But we'll just do some simple little pictures in here, probably. Something like that. I'm just trying to decorate it up just a little bitty. Yeah, we gotta do this corner over here too yet. So let's go ahead and grab out... do I want another one of these? Oop, come on. Yeah, we'll just grab out one of these here. What are these called again? Wood cupboard. Large wood cupboard. The Boral large wood cupboard. And then we will probably need a little lighting out here for that as well. Probably go with the same-ish design here. We'll just do it the simple way here. Doesn't fight me so much. And then over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and put down a nice big like study table, I think. That'll cover up these wood pieces that I don't really like that much from the conifer blocks. And we will need a chair here. And this is just gonna be like a little study area here. So we'll need out our other candles here as well. And we're just gonna go ahead and place this down right here as well there. Nice little candlelight for them, even though they already have two on the sides there. If he wants to fix up his roofs, he can. Just if you're watching this video and you want to make the roofs look nicer, just make sure that you don't overlap too much. Like a lot of this could probably be deleted out of here and the roof on the outside would still look good. I just don't want to mess it up for him, so I'm gonna let him do that since it's technically his tavern. But anyway, we should be good there. Down here, we're looking pretty good. I don't want to overclutter too much. Could probably actually get away with a nice shelf right here. And then I did want to see, can we fit a nice tapestry? Man, I love the tapestries in the taverns and the inns, but doesn't look like we're gonna be able to, which is just unfortunate unless we get rid of this window. I think so. All right, so let's go back to our castle block here. We're just gonna frame this window in here. Ooh, I don't want to be that close. If I can. What's is this a double pane window? I don't know what that was. Hopefully I didn't just break something important out there. Oh, okay. There we go. Perfect. All right, now let's get out of that. And let's go into here and grab our nice big tapestry out. And let's see. Yes, look at that. That is just, that's what I'm talking about. Let's move some of this stuff up here. Tapestries, we won't have room anywhere else here. Okay, we do have some more pictures that we could probably hang up here. So let's just do that now. I like to do the diagonal ones like that. I don't know why. I think it looks nice, but... Okay, so let's go ahead and move these up here. I'm gonna try to organize my inventory just a tad here. Because now we're going to basically bring in our cups and stuff here. And our books and all that. Oh yeah, doors too, before I forget. Let's go do the doors quick. Okay. Oh, those are tall doors. Okay, door there, door here, and... Okay, this door looks fine. I must have went down one too far with this door. Okay, we can easily fix that though. Oop, I'm gonna have to pick this door back up. Come on, where is it? Okay, pick up. Okay, should be good now. There we are, some doors there, very good. In and out of the rooms. Okay, I'll move the doors up out of my inventory here. Probably the chairs too, I don't know. All right, now let's go. Let's do books first. I think books first. I want to grab plates and stuff first too. So we have a lot of options here. Lots and lots of options. So since we're not going super wealthy, we'll probably just use a lot of clay stuff here. We might actually throw in like a nice big wooden jug there. Maybe we can have like, I don't even know here. Maybe we can have a couple silver cups around or something for some folks. I did grab in some cauldrons and pots, but I don't think we're gonna have enough room for a lot of those. I do want to grab this scrap pot here like that, and then see how big these are here. I don't remember anymore. Okay, we've got our stuff here now. All right, let's look at how this is actually going to work here. So we do have a little shelf back here too. I want to, let's move this stuff out of here. I should be pretty much done with a lot of this cupboards and stuff. Might add in one or two here yet, but okay. How big are these here? Not terrible, not terrible. Oh, very good. Actually, very, very good. That one's a little bit big there, so we'll probably do the kettle here. We'll put it right over that so it looks like it's actually heating. There, which will be great. We will put probably this nice big cauldron back here as well. Turn off snapping so I can get it right here. That could be where they're scooping out soup for the night or something, I don't know. And then I do want to put probably another little, let's put a scrap pot back here as well. I think they're brewing up something there. All right, then over here, we have a nice little shelf here, which I do want to utilize if possible. Come on, come on. It should allow me to place this on there. Why is it being stubborn? I liked this little shelf here. All right, well, let's fix it up with our own little shelf then, shall we? What do I want to do here? Would a medium one fit in there? Probably not. Probably not at all. We could probably get one to fit in like this though. Put that there. That light actually kind of still works there. And then that'll give us a little more room too, but basically just want to start placing in decorations. Now again, turn on your fine-tuned positioning there. I'm going to go ahead and let's put in some different pitchers and stuff up here, or jugs I guess they call them, so that they can actually serve people various things, because you know restaurants gotta have a lot of cups and stuff on hand. Okay, for that one, then we'll do clay bowls down here, which I don't think we might actually be able to stack those in there decently. Okay, gonna fight me a little bit there, but not terribly. Okay, there, nice stack of bowls there, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the plates. Probably, let's stack them right over here. And all I'm really doing right now, I have the fine-tuned positioning on. I'm holding Q, and I'm just scrolling with my mouse wheel here so that they're not positioned too high up there. There you go, nice stack of plates right there. And then maybe we'll put our silver cups right there. Just a couple silver cups right there. And then do we have anything else? I didn't think I grabbed anything else, so I'm not sure. Let's go look outside here real quick in my chest. My chest of goodies, what else we could fit in there. Maybe we'll put, let's see here. Maybe we'll put a couple random cookware items in there. case they want to fry up some eggs or something for the guests in the morning, for the patrons in the morning, if you will. Everybody's got a stack of kettles, right? Stack of pans. There we go. Perfect. I like that a lot, actually. Looks very, very good. All right. Now what I want to do is see how big our shelves are here. A little big. You know what? I'm disliking these lights here more and more. We'll add in some different lighting here, of course, but for now, let's just add in a shelf right here. And all I'm gonna do is just go ahead and stack some things up in here. Stack a couple things up there. Maybe we keep some more silver cups up here on the top shelf. Did I grab any, let's see here. I wanted to actually put some food items down. I did not grab any of the actual, you can get, they're like little coasters. They look like wooden coasters, but they're actually plates that you can put food on. So we might add that in later, but yeah, maybe some bronze cups too. Let's get a little fancy, huh? This is where maybe their fine stuff sits up here. There we go. Looks good right like that. Just adding clutter in essentially is all that I'm trying to do here. We got a pot up there, and we can go ahead and move some of this stuff out here. Okay, good. And then maybe they want to keep a recipe book up there if I can fit it yet. Can I fit that in there? No. Not a singular book either. Wonder, could I just put it up here maybe, perhaps? There we go. Nice recipe book up there for them. There. And that's looking very, very good. I like that a lot. And then for lighting here, just gonna go ahead and grab one of these candles here. I'll put that right in the center here, like that. And then over here, we've got this nice little shelf. Let's see, let's grab our books down here. Books are gonna do a lot of heavy lifting for us here, although I didn't grab very many of them, just scary. We'll do some nice books in here like so, and then switch to this one. And then we'll switch to this couple singulars in here. I'll just probably do a little pile of books over here, turned a little bit like that. Nice pile of books there. Same thing over here. I'm gonna do a pile of books over here. I don't know why you're reading so much in the tavern, but they are. This is an educated tavern. All right. Now we want to put down some scenery items here, some more clutter basically. So we'll do some mugs and stuff around. Do a nice clay bowl here. One over here too. This table here is maybe open, it's clean. There's not any dirty ware there. Back here in this corner, maybe they've got plates set across from each other there. Maybe there's a silver cup, like maybe Aragorn is sitting back here with his silver cup in the corner. I don't know. Oh, I'm a nerd. All right, I'll turn this in there. Perfect. All right, so we added in a nice amount of clutter there. It's looking good, but we do need some more light, right? We got rid of some of our light, so let me see here. Where can I add in another lamp here, another light? Right here wouldn't look bad. Good, light that up a little bit there. Same thing in this corner probably. Light that up a little bit. And the cook, or I guess the bartender, or whatever you want to call them, needs more light too back there. So let's go ahead and grab out our steel wall lamps here, and I'm just gonna first person here so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna place double lamps up here, try to make them as even as possible. Something like that. More light back there for them. Close this up, it's dark out, so spoopy. Very spoopy out there. All right, let's go upstairs here. So on this one here, we're just gonna put in some nice Whoa, those are some big old books, my word. Alright, we're just gonna line in some books here. And then I'll grab a nice big thick book here, put that in there. And, probably up top here too, if I can. Okay, maybe. Let me up here. It's like pushing me out. Yeah, I might have to do the old jump trick, huh? Ah! Didn't work. Okay, hold on, I gotta be quick. Light myself on fire is fine too. Hey, there we go. Nice selection of books. Up there, we'll do another pile, probably with the pages facing out there like that. And what do we got down here? Maybe this is your encyclopedia section down here. But they don't have the full collection too yet. Alright, and then in our rooms here, I do like the open books, but I don't believe I have any of those right now, so whoever was in this room here, they are quite smart, and they have been reading some serious amounts of books in here. And yeah, I think, do we want to put this one in here too? Which we can actually do is flip it like this, and then we can go, so hold your R plus right click to fine tune rotation, and then you can go ahead and it changes depending on which direction you're in, but right now I'm holding G and mouse wheeling, and then holding Q and mouse wheeling here. And then this is going to be the book that they were reading there. Nice big book there. Okay, and the light looks good in here. I mean, they could probably use a little light over here somewhere, right? Usually I like to do little candles there beside the bed that they can blow out, but since I don't have any, we'll just place this down here in the middle. Okay, and over here we've got light over here. I can probably move this back up. I do want the regular candle here. Nice candle light there on that table. Looks good. Then again, we'll just, I don't know, we'll probably just put a few books in here. Again, books are great. They have a lot of applications right now in the game for decorations. So I'll put some books in there, and then maybe like up top here, we'll put another little pile, but we won't do overboard on the books there. That's pretty much storage for whoever wants it. Like whoever's staying in here, I mean. And then we'll put a little candle over here so they can blow that out when they're going to sleep. And yeah, that should be good and decorated there. I like that. Over here, of course, we gotta have our stack of books. So many books. And I probably will end up just rotating this one as well here, making a book out here. There is actually, just FYI, there is a book that has that's open, laying on its spine. So you could actually have one of those laying here too if you want an open book. So just be aware of that. There's more options here. I just don't have one available to me right now. So for right now, this is what's going to be in here. And if you wanted to rearrange these, you can stack these too, and then you can also rotate them here. So like maybe this guy was collecting a few of these big books here. He's going to read through them. I don't know how long he's staying here, but evidently quite a while. Okay, and then let's go ahead and move our books back up here. Our books should be pretty good for now. And I want some free inventory space. So it's a little dark in this hallway yet here. Which I do already have those on me there. Okay, it's being a pain. We're being a pain right now. There we are. I just wanted a light there. And it's kind of up to you if you want to seal that roof up or not there. Again, this is our bigger, more wealthy room there, so they get a private room, but up to you how you want to do it. And here, I think, do we have a wall big enough for a tapestry? Or do we just need regular paintings? We do have a wall big enough here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a tapestry. And I am actually going to hang another light right in here. Probably turn off snapping. Make sure it's lined up there, right there. A little light there, lighten that up. And voila. We have a fully decorated interior here. Renovated, I should say. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I almost messed this up here. Somebody should have caught me. All right, let's put a candle in there. And what do we want to decorate that with? Should we do books? We've been doing a lot of books. I think that maybe we do... I'm gonna need to be like up on something here. We'll do a nice jug up there with some more random clutter here. I sink that one back in there a little bit. Good. And we'll do some couple, I don't know, maybe a plate or a bowl or two in here. Here we are. Just a little more static clutter there. Trying to break up the monotony a little bit. But yeah, so there we go. Now the exterior here. We should probably sleep, which we can do right in the tavern now. Since we put these beds in here. They're nice, still a nice bed though. It's a nice inn. I wouldn't mind staying here myself. All right, so here we are on the exterior, and I was pretty much just, I was kind of, I don't know, I more so was just gonna do the interior here, of the renovation. Obviously we have to change some blocks there with the exterior, but I'm gonna let him, the actual player who is renovating this, decide what he wants to actually change up a little bit here. There's a dead person in this alleyway back here. Because if it were me, I'd add in some flower beds around here, really spice it up a little bit with some of that. You know, something like this, but instead of this grass stone here, I'd put flowers in there. And I'd probably add in some more decoration stuff around here, but anyways. So yeah, so that is going to actually be our Fort Kelvin Tavern or Inn renovation here. I think it turned out pretty good. It took us about an hour and a half to do this whole thing here. Pretty much start to finish here. Again, the roof was done for a lot of it. Change up the roof how you want. But yes, this is the interior here. Looking very, very good. I actually like it a lot, how it turned out. I have a floating bowl right here, though. I did not see that. Hold on. Okay, can I grab this? Oh no, it's gonna be a pain. Oh, that was close. Hold on. Yeah. All right. We want a nice bowl. Right there, but not floating. All right. Anyway. So yeah. So interior here, and then you obviously can come upstairs here once you check in. Rent yourself a room. Here, nice big room. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. So that's going to be it for this one here. Like I said, if you do like this kind of renovation style of build here, please do consider leaving me a like and subscribing to the channel there. Or leave me a comment down below on a different building that you'd like to see me work on in this city here somewhere as well. And I can go ahead and add it to the list here. I got a lot of stuff that I want to do. A lot of content. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Later.